All right, I'm going to show you a really cool new feature that somehow slipped past me, and it's potentially a game changer for some of you. When you're creating an assignment in a Google Classroom, you can now create YouTube videos with questions that you embed in them. So you see how it says new right here next to it. So we're going to call this YouTube test 2, because I'm going to show you the one with results in it afterwards, but I want to show you how to make it first. All right, so then I'm going to click on this down here, and I'm going to pop over to here. It's going to ask me to pick a video. I'm going to come over here and pick this TED Talk that I had previously already found for this. I'm going to paste it in here and then have YouTube look for that video. And so there's how can AI save, not destroy education, Sal Khan. And now I can click this add questions button, which will let me have an interface where I can put questions in the video where I'd like to. All right, so I'm going to say add questions. And to save some time for this demo, I have some questions already pre-prepared. I used a tool called Magic School AI, which you have to sign into with your home account, not your Shen account. But one of the many tools in this Magic School AI is you can give it a grade level, the number of questions you want, and then paste a URL to a video, and then it will come up with questions having to do with that video. Obviously, you have to watch the video. You have to proof the questions to make sure they're what you want. It does give you the answer key down here, CAB. But so now I can just copy this question and paste it into my classroom. Okay, so I'm going to say I want to add a question. So what normally you do is you press play, that, and pause it, and then say add. You get basically only 3 choices: multiple choice, multiple answer, which is checkboxes where there can be more than one correct answer, and then an open-ended question that can't be auto-scored as right or wrong, but allows them to elaborate on a point that you want them to. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to simply choose multiple choice. I copied that question a second ago. I pasted it. I'm going to come back over here to my Magic School and grab those answers, and then just paste them in. And you get the idea of how this quickly and easily this works. And I am planning on watching that video with Sal Khan because it seems like it's going to be a really good one from looking at the summary of it that the AI generated for me too, not just the questions. And obviously I'm having a hard time concentrating on copying and pasting as I'm talking to you. So I'm just going to stop at 3. So if I want more options or less, I can add them here. I do have to pick the correct answer, which was C for this question. All right, and then I can click Save and Continue. You see that it's at 208. It's a multiple choice question. I can then, the video will resume playing. I can advance it to where I want with the next question. Click Add a question. So once you're done, you're going to attach this to that assignment. And from your perspective, it's not going to look any different, except that you will see right here that there's one question involved with that video. And then we assign it just like we do any other assignment. So I've already done this once, and I've had a student take it so you can see what the results look like from the teacher side. So they turn it in just like any other assignment. So here's our first one, my YouTube questions demo. I inserted 2 questions into it, and you can see one student has turned that in. It was only assigned to one student in this class. If I click Review Work, what I get is an interface where I can see all of the students by question, or I can go to an individual student and see all of their answers to each question. So I put one multiple choice question in that this student got correct, and then I put one short answer question in where they explained their answer. You can then manually grade the student on how they did for that video if this assignment is a graded assignment. Okay, so that's how you can quickly embed questions into a YouTube video in a Google Classroom assignment. I think it's an awesome feature. I think I have one more classroom video coming up that I want to show you because it's a feature that was available at Shen because we were in beta, but now it's available to everybody, and it's called Practice Sets. All right, this isn't a tip. This isn't a tutorial. This is a sad news kind of thing. If you didn't hear, today, September 28th, Google announced that Jamboard will be winding down and will no longer be available as a product for teachers, students, or anyone in the world to use. it's a long timeline, so it won't be until next October, October 1st, 2024, that current Jamboards will go into view-only mode, and we'll be able to edit, make changes, write on them, etc. Okay, but it is going away. We are looking at several different alternatives, and we're waiting for an EdLaw 2D agreement for one of them. But we will have more news on this in the future. But just so you don't get too far down the path, Jamboard is being discontinued by Google and will no longer be available as of October 1st, 2024.